Well, the plan is working pretty good so far. Hey, welcome back. I'm going to be installing today whatever it says down there in the description. Haven't decided yet though. You know, but I don't know yet. Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Like you know and I don't know. So the other day, got the side steps installed. Wife came home and she was like, "Oh, thank you. They look so nice. Now I can get in the Jeep and it won't have to be like I'm jumping in because I'm too short." So I said, "Hey, you know, I could also put like a little grab bar in there. Would that be helpful to you too?" She was like, "Yeah, that would be awesome." Oh yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be a while before she gets in the Jeep again. And I don't even know if she knows that it's just got like a basic old school style CD player in it. She got one of those new vehicles with the little LCD screen, Google stuff going on. So let's do that today. So that's probably what's down there in the description, that pin toy, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay radio thingy. Let's go ahead and get that installed. That sounds like fun. I have no idea how to take the dash apart. Can't be that hard. It looks like it just ripped the whole thing apart. And I'm sure there's excellent instructions in there. Let's go ahead and open up the golf cart here, set our box down, and let's take a look inside and see what we've got. Better grab the knife. Fragile, handle with care. Yeah. We'll be super careful, I'm sure. What do we have here? We got some foam. We got a little surroundy thingy. What's that called? A beauty ring. Got some Harbor Freight tools, looks like. A pen to poke things with. Some kind of a rubber thingy. Got a bag of wires, install diagram. Oh, that's the camera. That's the backup camera. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing came with a backup camera. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put that thing even. Is there a good spot to put it back there? I mean, can I just like stick it inside the tire, or do I need to find some place? Then we'll have to get creative. Yeah, let's just get creative. Stick around to the end. You'll figure it out where. You'll see where I end up putting it. Where am I gonna put that thing? I don't think I planned this out very well. That sounds pretty normal. There's another baggie of wires. Let's see here. Oh, hey, we got a USB thingy. Got another USB thingy. Got a box. Hopefully that's the thing that communicates with steering wheel controls. I think that's what that is. Antenna thingy, wires. All right, we'll check this out later. And the unit itself. Oh, it's stuck in there. Oh yeah, that's super stuck. What's going on here? There we go. Oh yeah, I got the one without the dials on it. So this is just the flat screen. I figured, you know, what's the point of having dials? You got the little button thingies on the steering wheel. That'll allow me to do the volume up and down, tuning up and down. That should be good enough. I can hit the mute button, whatever. That is a nice size screen. I like that. And some instrucciones. Take a look real quick to see just how pointless these things are. Pin toy car radio, emails, WhatsApp number. That's it. Okay. Yeah, some QR codes. Oh, see, look at those Chinese people writing upside down. Oh, well, okay, maybe I just spin it around. So yeah, it looks like all the wires just plug in. Just plug them in. Seems pretty basic. And this fits a surprising amount of vehicles. Oh man, I had an 05 Grand Cherokee. I didn't even realize this would fit something like that. That's kind of crazy to think that you can have an 05 vehicle with an in-dash solution for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So yeah, for all you WK owners out there, the 05 Grand Cherokees, they will take this identical. Oh, okay, do not whack it on hard metal things. It's probably not a good thing. So yeah, my old Ricky Ticky could have had the same exact thing in it. I miss Ricky. Ricky was awesome. So user manual. This is really the instructions for just plug it in. Upside down writing people. Basic function, navigation, video player, click video, music player, radio function. It's got a web browser in it, so I guess you can hook it up to a hotspot on your phone and surf the interwebs while you drive. Bluetooth function, system settings for volumes and stuff. When the car lights are off, the backlight is adjusted to. Oh, that's cool. That's very well integrated then. Original car function. Yep, steering wheel, temperature normal. Do you guys have temperature controls on your steering wheel? I just wanted a base model. I wanted something basic, something just. I didn't need all that fancy stuff. So I don't know why I'm getting the Google stereo. I don't need no fancy stuff. And then I go and put fancy stuff on it. Factory passwords. Oh, passcode 88888888. Now that's my secret password. Don't be sharing it. They got an YouTube page. That's funny. I got an YouTube page too. Looks like they got all kinds of videos. I bet you there's even a video where some dude tells you like how to put this thing in. I'll probably bet you they do a better job than me. But hey, mine's more entertaining, I hope. Otherwise, why are you watching? Okay, so let's just go ahead and just rip this thing apart, throw all this stuff together and just see how it goes. That's my kind of installation right there. Just hope for the best. One of the greatest things about having a soft top is look at how dark it is in there. I think we should lighten this whole thing up. Let's put some more light on the show. And let there be light. So much better this way. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing installed. So if you're like me and you've already done the research on how to do this little disassembly thing, step 1, remove ducts. Sorry, Mr. Pirate Duck, don't get mad at me. Oh, and by the way, this blue Loctite gooey tack stuff, that works pretty good. Uh-oh. And the FedEx man just showed up. Let's see what he has for me.
This one right here for you.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too. Got lucky on that one. Well, let's see what we got in this box here. Oh, you know what? I know what this is. That was an unfortunate accident. That is a new steering stabilizer with the little relocation bracket. I'll show you this when I install this thing. It's pretty quick and easy and simple. Basically, whoever did the lift on this thing didn't use this little doohickey because they probably had some issues with, you know, getting it all to fit in. They were in a hurry, rush. They were just stupid. I don't know. So I'm gonna put this thing away. Let's get back to the stereo. Still really hoping that my wife doesn't murder me for all the stuff I'd be buying. Second step, after the very important step of removing the duckies. Wow, that slipped out like really easy. Go ahead and just pop this thing straight out. And that should be a 7 mil right there. And then we'll pop this thing out down here. It should just, yep, pop right on out. Then I've got a 7 mil right here on the right side and a 7 mil right here on the left side. And make sure you don't lose those. I'm pretty sure they're down there somewhere. After that, this whole thing should just rip right off. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta take this sucker out too. And that should just pop right out. Good thing they gave us some nifty Harbor Freight tools. And, oh, wow. That is some low quality stuff right there. This wouldn't even qualify for Harbor Freight quality. See if this is a little bit more robust. Good enough. Now, once you get this pulled out right here, give it a little counterclockwise half twist, and there's a red locky tab right there. Go ahead and push that over to the side, and then it should just pop right on out. Should go towards the driver's side, right there. Yeah, I think that's all it does. And then you just push this little tabby in. I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. That is some talent right there. Bam, just like that. Oh. Okay, so you might have some little trail damage right there. Oh well. That'll just, there we go. It falls right off. You didn't need that piece. And then there's your last 7 mil right in there. I didn't lose that one. That's weird. There we go. Now I lost it. And now this should just pull right on off of here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, drop the steering wheel. That's all it takes. And let's set this up over here. Now that's what I call setting it up out of the way. Next we got the 4 bolts right there, there, and there. There we go. It may help to have something a little bit deeper than this for these. It's good enough though. It works. And then this little doohickey should just pop right on out. Come on, doohickey, pop out. There we go. And then we'll just start unplugging everything. Unplug. So if anybody wants one of these thingies, just drop me a note in the comments, and if you can pick it up, or I don't have to pay for it. It still works fine. You can have it. I don't think I need it. Okay, so what's gonna be the first thing? Let's see how many of these wires just plug right up in there. Hey, that one works. Well, let's see what else we got in the bag. This looks like an antenna wire. Yep, that goes right in there. Or does it go in here? Uh-oh, we got a white and a yellow antenna. Wonder which one's the satellite. I'm gonna guess the yellow is probably the satellite because it's thin and floppy and flimsy. And this is a more robust white cable. So that's probably the right one. Looks like this doohickey would line up right here. Hey, it does. I wonder if this thing plugs in here. Nope. I gotta figure out what this thing's for. So as I was looking at this must be for a different stereo connector. There's like a different head unit, because they come down and they split and merge right there into here. So that's how that works. Don't worry about that one. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This doohickey looks like it plugs into this doohickey. Yep. And this doohickey, let's see, that's got a big one. It looks like it, for the most part, all this stuff should only plug into one spot. So this would only go here, right there. Let's see what else we got in the bag. Here's a USB thingy. It's got 4. This one's got 3, this one's got 4. So I bet you one of them's smarter than the other. Unwind some wires, unwind some more wires. I think for now I'm just gonna probably just toss these over towards the glove box and figure out what I'm doing with these later. Maybe integrate them somewhere into the dash. Make a pretty little thingy down here maybe. So we just kind of plug in. All right, so a 3 thingy, that one only plugs in there, just like so. And the 2 doohickey only plugs in right there, right next to each other. That should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what else we got. Here's the 5 doohickey. There's only got 2 wires coming out of it. I'm not even sure what this is. So we got a video input over here and a video output. And then this looks like another video in or out. Nope, let's just stick it in where it fits. Right there. Maybe those are antennae. Let's see, this is gonna be the GPS modulator. Probably gonna have to stick this where Squishy Duck is up there. That is a nice long wire though. Just set that gently over there and get this thing screwed in right here. Nice and finger tight. What else we got? There's still one more open spot right here. Let's see what else we got. I think this is all backup camera stuff. Got an extension wire. Got a splitter wire thingy, and that goes to the camera. Probably one's power and one's for the video. Some other kind of a power wire. Wonder what we're trying to juice up here. And then there's a little bracket to mount it, and it looks like some little screws. We'll get to that here in just a second. I have a really big bee. Went right in the vent. Let's see, where's this thingy gonna go? Yeah, let's see if we can figure something out later. Still have that other plug. I don't see anything else. Ooh, this is some sort of little stylus thingy that comes with it, so you can like poke and dot the screen. Hopefully I don't need this and I can just use my finger. This wire and that wire and... Oh, here we go. There it is. That's the right plug. All right, so this is gonna be something to do with your steering wheel controls. Very important. Go ahead and squish that sucker in there. All right, now somehow this is gonna get all shoved up into here. And I gotta get these wires figured out. Oh, antenna. Gotta make sure I get my radio working because I'm gonna be listening to the radio so much. You ever have one of those days where you're like, maybe I should have put this thing on first? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Good news is this should be pretty quick. This is probably gonna go on something like that. There's something that says top and bottom. It'd be a whole lot cooler if there was. I'm gonna say I hope it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the logic of the writing. It looks like it's on the top and it looks like it's correct when it's going this way. So that's how I'm gonna put it in there. So I'm gonna shove all this wire in here, grab out the antenna. Actually, this GPS module is gonna go poking out the front. Probably gonna go poking out the top up here. Thread that through there like that. Throw that out the door. Grab out the power wire. And it looks like we're gonna have to undo one of these thingies. Oh, that's the steering wheel controller module. Hang on, what are the chances that we can just, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna, I'm not unplugging all this crap. Don't unplug all that crap. Just shove it on and hope you get it right. Now it's upside down. Okay, now it's right side up. There we go. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Step 3. I don't even think I said step 2, step 3. Put this thingy on here. That way you can work through it. Go ahead and get some of these screws back in it. Okay, now let's just shove all this crap in here. What else we gotta shove in here? Some more of these wires. Put all this stuff in here. Let's see if I can kind of get this thing to go up here a bit. Oh, let's make sure that we get this thing orientated right. Because if you put the menu going on the upside down side, I don't think it's gonna like you too much. So let's reorientate it that way. There we go. That looks kind of okay. Let's see what else we need to plug in here. Okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm going to mount the camera to the back of this wheel thingy without making it loose and jiggly, but also secured so that it's going to be easy to get off and if I need to mess with. Okay, if you've got any ideas, you let me know. What if I could just pop this Jeep thing out right here, put a camera in it right there? Not a bad idea. Maybe somebody's already got one. You let me know. Just put something in the comments below if you know of what I'm trying to do here. Or if you got a better idea. I don't want to go putting it way down under here. Not going to be much use up over here. I wonder though, maybe put it right through here. You know what, right there would probably work pretty well. Get something, just kind of like stick it right there. Maybe wrap it and pull it and tie it and just keep it tight right there. And actually, if that would work, get it pulled up and just zip stripped around the third brake light back here. That doesn't really move that much. That could work. Conversely, you could just stick it up under here. Although I'm not sure. I don't want to make it too difficult so I can't get the wheel off if I needed to. So many things to consider. I'm gonna be lazy. Let's just stick it up here for now. I've always got some zippy strips laying around somewhere. I'm sure this will be fine. How about I don't make it permanent right now? Just leave it right there. So I guess we don't need this little bracket thing. Ooh. One less thing I got to do for this whole thing. Well, I finally figured out what this other wire was for. The one that was the, looks like a DC in plug with the red and black wires. This is going to be a power wire to run the camera. So I don't think I have any sort of power plug or anything back here, not that I've seen anyway. So what I'm gonna do here is take my trusty rusty Harbor Freight tester tool thing here, and I'm going ahead and ripped apart all of this up here to expose the light wires. And there's a black wire, there's a yellow and white wire, and a yellow and green wire. One of these is going to be on the ignition power, or the accessory power, so whenever the vehicle is on, it'll have power to do the little clicky light thing. Okay, so hopefully this thing's gonna turn on as soon as I turn on the accessory power, and then I'll figure out which one of these yellow wires is hot and which one of them is not. And if I just back this thing up just a little bit, there's some spots right there where I can get the ground and test those 2 wires right there. See if I can balance this just right and figure out ground, and we'll go with the one on the left. And it looks like I got almost 12 volts, so that's probably the correct one. Just to double check, I'm gonna go ahead and shove this ground back in here and check the one in the middle. Oh, that's encouraging. Got about 12 volts on that one too. Ah, it's because the doors are open. Yellow with green stripe. Yellow with green stripe. That's your accessory hot wire. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into that one and route this wire around here so I can use the red to go into the yellow-green and the black to go into the black. And hopefully I've got the right kind of wire taps. But even if I didn't, I could probably I could solder the wire on there. Might actually be really easy to just solder them onto these open connectors right here. I mean, it's up to you. You can tap them, you can solder them, whatever you like. Now that I've said soldered, I'm thinking that would be so much easier. And it looks like as I'm looking at it from here with the plug going down, the bottom one's gonna be the ground and the top one is going to be the powered all the time. And the middle one is gonna be the switch light. It actually goes to the light bulb. So if you ever wanted to push this button and have it turn something on, that would be the middle one, but that's not what we're going for here. So bottom ground, top is power. I'm just gonna solder this on. Okay, got this thing all soldered on. This may not be the best looking solder, but did it at best I could, and then just melted the wire into the plastic. So it should hold. Maybe. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all plugged back up in here, and then we'll move to the front, see how that all looks. All right, now I've got the wire run up here for, where'd it go? For the backup camera. Got all these other wires. One of them says CVBSN1. The other one says video out. Obviously that's output, so if you got another screen. And then there's this other guy that's just a video input, and I don't know which one's which. Only one of them can be the backup camera though. So I'm gonna go ahead and power it on, see how it goes, plug this thing in, stick it in reverse, and see what happens. Because one of these has to be the right one. Okay, keys. All right, got power. Hey, looky there. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Ta-da! That's kind of cool. It's already got the, it's got 2 of them. You know, I'm gonna leave this one on for now, just as an extra bit of screen protector in this. So yeah, we got our doors open. All right, we got power, brake, reverse. Hey, you know what? It turned on. It's looking kind of glitchy. Not sure what that's about. Oh, which one was that? Okay, so that was the individual one. So not the big bundle of wires one. So it was none of these 4. So I'm not sure what the CVBSN is. It was the one individual one. Good to know. Now, why is it all glitchy like that? Sounds like a problem for another day. At least I can kind of see, what is that I'm looking at? The top of a house? Is that a tire? What? Oh, see, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right, so we're gonna have to figure out some way to, because I thought that would just stay wedged nicely like that, which you can see that it could stay until you whack it a few times. I'll see what I can do. Maybe put some little sticky stuff down there. Okay, well that's taking entirely too long. So I go straight to the radio. It's got all kinds of stuff that I'm gonna have to play with. And yes, you can download games and search for apps, and it's reasonably quick. Let's see, what's one thing I'm gonna need? YouTube Music. Let's go ahead and get that one. Install. Let's see how long this takes. Installing. Hey, there we go, finally. That really didn't take it all that long. I was being overly dramatic, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what it looks like. Gotta sign in. Oh, it already signed me in. Maybe? Maybe. Yep, so it looks like it works pretty well. It scrolls pretty quick. I would play you a song, but there's something wrong with this stereo. Not the stereo. Something wrong with the speakers. It needs new speakers. Like, bad. This poor little thing down here has been tortured, as has that one, and those 2 up there. Just to make sure that it does work. Energy Mix 1. Yeah, and I'm sorry for the quality of this. It really is that garbage. But steering wheel controls do work. Oh, hang on. I hit the navigation button or something. I thought that was mute. Oh, no, that's mute over here. Why's the mute button over here? Volume's over here. I have no idea what this craziness is. So it comes preloaded with some pretty weird music. Bunch of Britney Spears.
Is it a New Year's Eve celebration in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, what's going on? 2006, Bobby doing that speed, what up?
Wow.
With that brand new classic. Yeah.
If you get one of these things, put down in the description what kind of crazy music you found on yours. Looks like it does have an equalizer with some funky stuff. It's got a zoned loudness, some kind of a default. I don't know what this is. And my guess is that if you had some sort of a USB stick or something plugged into it, that this would be playing. Yeah, this little test thing is the only thing that's in here. I will say it is reasonably quick. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing back together. If you found this helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like more stuff like this. Every subscription does help out the channel. Yeah, like, subscribe, send to your friends. If nothing else, put something down in the comments and then make a joke. I don't care. Finally got all the issues fixed. I reached out to the seller, told me issues that I was having both with the screen and with the camera back behind. And they were so kind to just send me out a whole new radio. After a little bit of back and forth with some Chinese companies, it took a couple of days to get stuff back and forth. Anyway, now when I put it into reverse, it pretty quickly snaps right back to that rear camera. Oh, that's a different issue. So the camera that comes with it has a pretty narrow field of view. I mean, it works, but there's better cameras out there. And I had one such camera. Let me show you what I did. To solve the issue of where to put it around the spare tire, I just went ahead and put it underneath the spare tire. It's one of these style. It's got a better LED light back here, or infrared light. Just screwed it into the bumper back here, which works until I get a new bumper. And then ran the wires up underneath to where you would normally see a jack stand up in here, and then just routed it straight on over. May not be the prettiest solution, but it works. And this camera then has a wider field of view so you can see more to each side. Although when I have this 12-inch extension on here, it does get a bit, well, you saw it before. It just kind of blocks, like, you know, half the screen. These lines here, though, are from the new camera that I put on it in place of the factory camera, which does have the lines here that does, you know, move with the steering wheel. Kind of cool. But that has to do with that camera down there. I lost its instructions a long time ago, but if you cut one of these wires, it flips it upside down. And if I clip the other wire, it takes that little diagram thingy off the screen. Just not sure which one's which. And I don't want to go cutting both of them and have it upside down. I have enough problems already. But yes, after having this for, I think 3-4 weeks now, something like that. It does work very well, still very snappy, very responsive. I can still watch my Netflix, my YouTube, whatever it is that I want to watch, even when going down the road. So there's some questionable legalities with that. You do you. Other videos that you may or may not have seen, I got the install video for the, I think this is a Sierra off-road top. I've got a homemade exhaust video. Might want to check the channel page for that one. Nice little, I'm sure it's legal. Kind of. No, it's not. Exhaust kit for it, and on that same video, I've got how I did an intake, or at least how I tried to do it without any instructions or anything, because who needs instructions? Instructions are a crutch. Yeah. And I'm not sure what other kind of videos might be on there now, but I know I did quite a few. Oh, did this front steering stabilizer thingy too. One other thing I'm planning on doing is, since I have the extra camera the extra camera that I have that then came with that dash unit, I'm eventually going to put right up here on the front somewhere so that I can see out the front. Since it does have that auxiliary camera option, I figured the perfect use for a front camera to be on that auxiliary video input. That way, if I ever do take this thing off road, like here in another week or two, then I'll be able to see what's directly in front of me before I hit it. And then I use the rear camera to see it after I hit it. I've also got a video where I'm gonna be installing this little extension thingy here for USBs, and an extra little USB power outlet thing for the back seat. Not sure why they didn't come with back seat powers. Got a deal on this Amazon Nightlight light bar. This one has the main big one up above the windshield, little pods down below, and the brackets to go up the windshield, everything. Great deal on that one. Links galore down below, by the way. Also got one of these Red Tiger 4K dash camera things to put in here. See how that works, especially with the rear camera. Gonna have to come up with some genius solution for that one too. So there's the paradigm for today. It may not be the right one, but hey, that's the channel.
Got my Jeep jacked high, looking mean and bold. Top's thrown back, sight to behold. Climbing in tight, yeah, it's a squeeze you see. My four-wheel drive's waiting impatiently for me. Yo, check the ride, it's a vertical climb. Hop on in, ain't wasting no time. Got the stick shift pumping. track.